funk. Thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, I late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and all that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress. The rain be looking like when blessings drop in. And so I cop myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Test. Let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm Mervin. I appreciate you tuning into the stream today, the podcast today. And I got one topic that I want to talk to y'all about today. And I actually had put this on top of it off because I had some more important things that I wanted to talk about prior before this. But today we're going to talk about it on today um, because, like I say, this is a very important topic that I want I want both my fellow content creators to understand, and also I want the subscribers and the fans to understand too. Well, what we're going to talk about today. All right. Um, Now it well, more so, I've been noticing for years now. I've been noticing years um how content creators, right? They'll go and they'll pick a certain topic, right? Either the topic would be about something about current events, it'd be something about entertainment purposes, like different celebrities, or they'll go into a certain niche, like where I'm in right now, dealing with the red pill community, or whatever, and we do viral review videos, talk about that. And then also we have content creators who would talk about other content creators for their commentary, and that is their whole entire niche. They call this type of niche beefing, quote unquote. Okay, so I'm going to want to talk about this today. I'm going to want to tackle this topic. I'm going to want to explain to y'all the reason why it is what it is, why people want to do what they do for us to talk about each other. Okay, I'm explaining this in the most personal and professional way possible so we all could get an understanding. So content creators could get a clear understanding, and also the viewers and followers could get an understanding as well too. All right. South Patch, appreciate you tuning in, and everybody else who are watching in the clouds right now or watching me in the bushes, salute as well too. Now, of course, some of y'all gonna click on this title. Y'all gonna immediately think about that. Is people talking about urban, or people keep running their mouth about urban, is urban trying to beef with people? The truth of the matter is, yes, people always is going to talk about me, no matter what. The reason why people are going to talk about me is for the simple fact that I am a content creator. So again, people are going to talk about me because I am a content creator. I'm on YouTube all the time, and I'm also on TikTok. Matter of fact, I need to post more on my TikTok. I don't think I posted a video in almost a month on my TikTok. Need to work on that. But people are going to want to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Then also due to my prior engagements when I was on networking with people and stuff, and I on networking didn't turn out to be as productive and positive as possible. Then you have to sever ties. Of course, people going to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll have some underlying feelings about you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it does what it is. I'm a content creator. I'm out here. People are going to want to talk about me. Okay. So I want to dive in on this topic because, like I said, I want to give y'all a clear understanding, behavior wise and business wise, why it is what it is. Okay. So first of all, let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. Let me give y'all the whole synopsis of what content creators essentially are. Okay. Content creators are basically essentially are the news reporters. We're pretty much are the low end journalists. Okay. The high end journalist is the one that y'all see on TV all the time, like Fox News and your local news stations and stuff. Them more the high end reporters, you know what I'm saying, that you see all the time. Okay. But us as content creators, preferably on YouTube, okay, us as content creator, we're considered as low end journalists, low end, journalists and low end influencers and different things like that. So we report different things that is happening, whether it's on entertainment, dealing with like different celebrities or whoever's influential or who's important. We talk about other various things too, and we also talk about certain issues that happen, as we dub it, the YouTube streets. Okay, now here's where the confusion happens. Okay, sometimes a content creator will want to talk about another content creator because they have certain issues about their commentary. Okay. Let's say, for example, me, Urban, I do a commentary on Kwame Brown, for example. Kwame Brown is now considered as a content creator and a celebrity, but I do commentary on Kwame Brown. And all I'm doing is expressing my views and opinion about a certain topic or issue that Kwame Brown is talking about. Now, by me being, as we say, quote unquote, unapologetic about what we're saying, right, it could come back with, for example, with Kwame Brown, it could come back with him thinking that I'm trying to, as we say, go after him. I'm trying to beef with him. But in reality, it's not. All I'm doing is giving commentary. I'm just expressing my unapologetic opinion or perspective about wherever it is that he was talking about. Okay. And this is how the way it is with um, YouTube content creators talking about other YouTube content creators is that they are unapologetically expressing their views and opinions about another certain type of content creator. Okay. Now, do I agree with them doing this? Yes. In a sense, yes, I do agree with them doing that for the simple fact that, remember what I stated earlier, is that us as being YouTubers, right, or being content creators, we're considered as low end journalists, right? So we are just simply reporting the story based on how the way we view it, how the way we see it. So there's nothing wrong with doing that, okay? But here's the problem. Here's the issue. The issue is that sometimes we take the word being unapologetic, right? We take that to the extreme, to the point where we start going into the areas of bullying or cyberbullying each other. Okay, that's when it becomes a problem. Cyberbullying includes you going and doxing people. You're basically essentially going into people other social account like YouTube. I'm not YouTube, but Facebook, Instagram. You're going on to third party data broker sites, which is like being verified and all these different third party sites to try to do background checks on people so you could bring it into your commentary so you can talk about them. Now that level right there, I consider that as being cyberbullying. Okay. Because that type of behavior is unwanted and it's also unnecessary. But also I understand for us to behavior wise. I understand the reasoning behind this. Some people don't understand the reasoning behind it, but I understand the reasoning behind it. There are two reasons why people would do this. Two reasons. First reason is the obvious reason. The obvious reason is because if you are a influencer or a content creator, you're doing this because you are trying to get the notoriety back. It's like you investing into something and you getting your return on it. Some people return as this, as that. Some people want return comes back for us getting clicks and views and getting the notoriety and getting people in your chat son agreeing with what you're talking about, even when it's dealing with cyberbullying. Okay. Other people also get a monetary investment return, meaning that also some people they be getting super chats, they be getting cash apps, they be getting all these different additional things, assets and all these different things for the investment they put out for cyberbullying people. Okay. So them are the two top reasons why they would do what they do, which in a way I understand the reasoning behind it. But at the same time, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to start thinking logically as adults, as human. Okay. That at the end of the day, once when it's all said and done, once when you put out people information like this, right? You put out their information, you go on like I say, you on these third party sites, data broker sites, and looking up their information, putting up their family history. You're using pictures and putting on your community walls. That's to get a click in the view and a ha 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 and a laugh about it. At the end of the day, how does it benefit you as a content creator? How does it benefit you? One of the things that I always talk about all the time with my platform is this: is that I absolutely positively treat my platform as a business. This is no cap thing. This is no something that I'm just saying just to be conjuring up just for a click and view. I literally do treat my platform as a business, and it reflects on it. Everything that y'all see right now for us, my setup, everything I have personally invested into it. And also, another thing too, also is this: the people, right? The people who had donated to me, people who became sponsors, right? Who gave me sponsorship, whether it's through a cash app or whatever the case may be. Guess what? They investment invest into this platform. Every investment that I get, it be invested into this platform to bring better quality, better sound, a better mic, a better setup, everything. Because at the end of the day, all this stuff do cost money. I'm not gonna cap with y'all. It costs money. If I were to tell y'all the total cost of my full setup, y'all be looking at me crazy for real. And I know there's some people out there, you know what I'm saying, they could easily just um get StreamYard and just do the free StreamYard and just go and talk about people. If that's you, that's fine. But me, no. I treat my platform as a business because at the end of the day, me being a man, especially me being as a black man, right? I take certain things very seriously. Okay. I have a certain pride about myself that I want to do. If I'm very interested into something, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. I'm not gonna shortcut it. I'm not gonna half step it. I'm not gonna halfway do what I need to do to make it happen. I'm gonna do it. Even if it's tough to do it, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. But the reason why other content creators do what they do is just like I say, for the main two reasons. It's for the one, the notoriety and the clout, and some of them are doing it because they literally trying to make money off of this. But, however, there is a downfall to this, and I'm going to talk about this downfall. This downfall is this: the moment when you start creating commentary about other people or other YouTubers and you doing it in a negative way where you literally cyberbullying them, not just being unapologetic, but you're literally cyberbullying them, guess what's going to happen? That person's going to come back and they're going to use these famous words that I hear all the time. They're going to say this: keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. Why do they say that? Why do they say keep my name out your mouth? Why do they say that? They say that not because of you being unapologetic about what you're talking about or your commentary. They're not saying it because of that. They're saying it for the simple fact that you had decided to take it to a whole nother level of cyberbullying. Now, some people will say this. They would say, well, Urban, it ain't necessarily cyberbullying if they have their socials open for me to view it, because isn't not all the socials like Facebook and IG, isn't that not an open platform where we have every right to access that? The answer to their question is yes. It is per se a open platform. I talked about this as well too. And I was really thinking about doing a live talking about one by get ready to say for us protecting yourself, to present yourself for being cyberbullying and docs. I was really thinking about doing a live because there is a lot of information that I done found out that I know for a fact that if you listen to exactly, you follow word by word exactly what I would tell you if I do this live, I guarantee that you'll never be doxxed ever again. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Not talking about past events, but I'm talking about presently, in the future, now in the future, I guarantee that you'll never be doxxed ever again. I guarantee that no um YouTuber or anything like that will use your information ever again. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. But I will say this. I will say this. We are way too open with sharing our life to people that don't even matter. And I have said this so many times. We are way too open with sharing our life with people that don't even matter. I bet right now, a lot of y'all who want to view me right now, I bet right now, if I were to go into your social like Facebook, right, I bet I would, if I go to your one on Facebook, I bet you'll have over 12,000 something one friends on there. And knowing damn well you are not close to over 12,000 new people that you follow. No good way. You're not even remotely close to them. You just friend them out of association. You ain't friending them because you really know them and they your day one, so they really rock with you. And that's including family too. There are families that you don't even talk to at all. You may talk to them during the holidays. Like some of y'all finally met y'all one family for the first time in the whole year because y'all had a Thanksgiving get together. Some line. Then after that, you won't see that family again for another whole year. You won't see them, you won't talk about them or anything like that for a whole nother year. So my question is, by knowing this fact, right, why have over 12,000 something people that you call your friends on Facebook or on IG or whatever? And on top of that, have the audacity to have your page set as public, where anybody could just go on there and review what you got on your page. And on top of that, you be loose to sharing your information. Some people be so loose that they be sharing exactly where they at. I'm here at this place at this time and everything. Sharing the type of food that you eat, all kind of crazy stuff. So that's why I say sometimes we be way too loose on these socials. People don't need to know your business. The only people that need to know your business is for your immediate family. The people who are literally are your day ones. Them are the only ones who truly need to know your business. That's it. All the rest of them people don't have nothing to do with that. Which this brings me to my point. This brings me to my point. Instead of having your account set as public on your socials, right? Set it as private. Set your whole account as private. Don't be sitting up here friending people just because they send a friend request. Don't be sitting up here friending people just because you may know them from school and you haven't talked to them in over 10 to 20 years. No. Set your stuff to private. Only allow people who deserve access to your life to have access to your life. Because if not, then this is what's going to happen. Especially if you are a content creator. What's going to happen is this is that they are going to go on your socials. They are going to, as we say, chase the clout. They are going to go to the extreme of chasing the clout. And they're going to view everything that you done post on your life. They're going to track down your family thing because you know on Facebook, some of y'all have it separated on your Facebook where you even show who's your family. Do you have a section that's your friends? Do you have another section that shows your family? Or you may be sharing stuff out to your family while having it public. And so people will go on there, they'll see this, haha, start sharing pictures, start sharing photos, bring it over here to YouTube, put it on their community wall. The next thing you know, you're saying these famous words. Keep my name out your mouth. Or even say this, keep my family out your mouth. Keep my friends out your mouth. Keep my loved ones out your mouth. When all of that could be simply prevented by you safeguarding the things that are important to you. Now, here's the question. If you're leaving your information out public the way that it is, that I'm describing, right, is it really important to you to safeguard it? Do you think it's important for you to do that? That's the real question. Can we prevent people from talking about us, especially as being content creators? Can we literally keep people from talking about us? Keep people from saying our name? Can we really do that? When I was first started with YouTube, and I first got involved with how the way the quote unquote politics works with YouTube, I did come into a situation where I think it was another one content creator would start talking about me. They was posting on the community wall and they was on talking about me, right? And so I remember being on I think I was on a panel, and I was noticing this happening in real time because with me on my phones and stuff, right? Every time a person comments, right? Every time a person comments either on on my videos or whatever, I get notifications about it. I know about it. The reason why I got it like that is because I always want to interact with my audience. You know what I'm saying? So I can interact with them in real time. All right. So I got a notification that that it was a content creator that was literally talking about me. And so I was at the time I was on the panel and I said these same exact words. Keep your name out keep my name out your mouth. Back then when I was on saying that, I realized that I was being naive about that. Why? Why am I being naive about that? The reason why is because later on I realized something. I realized that at the end of the day, I cannot prevent people from talking about me, especially if I call myself a content creator and especially if I call myself an influencer. I cannot stop that. That is a part of my duty as a content creator. It's for people to speak about my name, whether if it's in a positive way or in a negative way. Why am I saying this? The reason why I'm saying this is that if you are considering yourself as a content creator or influencer, it is no way in hell you can prevent people from talking about you. So therefore, when you use the term keep my name out your mouth, you're literally contradicting who you are. Literally. You're literally being a hypocrite of who you are. The I would say this. The only way that people can stop talking about you is for you to denounce yourself as being a content creator or being an influencer. It's for you to simply delete all your socials that involves you talking about people on a platform. Delete your YouTube. Delete your Facebook. Delete all these different one type of socials. Then people will stop talking about you eventually. But as long as you are a influencer or a content creator, you cannot stop people from talking about you. Therefore, people are gonna have their name in their have your name in their mouth. It's going to happen. And it's not going to stop as long as you are in this position of being a content creator. When I received this revelation, right? When I received this revelation, this realization, um, I had I finally accepted it for what it is. I finally accepted it for what it is. I accepted for what it is that I cannot stop people from talking about me. I can't stop people doing commentary about me. I can't stop that. But what I can do is do certain things to safeguard myself. What I can do also is to bring myself to a level of maturity of understanding that I cannot make people do things that I want them to do. I absolutely cannot make people do things that I want them to do. It is impossible unless I'm their God and I'm just controlling them or controlling their mind, which I don't consider myself as a God or nothing like that. I can't stop it. And so I embraced that. I went to a level of maturity of understanding that no matter what, no matter if I say things positive, no matter if I no matter if I say things negative, people are going to review it as either being positive or negative, no matter what. And I learned that and I embraced that. Even right now, I done did a lot of different podcasts and a lot of different shows. I've been on different panels and everything like that. I have basically experience being a content creator. I have had people beef with me just for the simple fact that they don't like me. I have people who like me because they're beefing with people that they don't like. I have people who like me because they generally rock with me. But even with all that being said, I cannot control people and their behavior and their actions. I can't do that. But what I can do is this: I can control me. I could continue to be who I am. And that's how the way I am. Those of y'all who literally rock with me, especially my day ones, like my moderators, like Sal Patch Constance and all the rest of them, right? They've been rocking with me for day one. They know how I am. They know exactly how I am. They know that one moment I could be professional as hell with you, and next moment I could switch up on you and be as ghetto as hell with you and be throwing people off. And next moment I could be very analytical and I could pick everything apart. The next moment, I could dumb myself down on purpose just to let a person win. Because at the end of the day, in my mind, at the end of the day, all this is like a huge chessboard to me. Okay. Where I learn to move strategically when I need to. I learn to move a certain way when I need to. And then when that moment comes, when I say checkmate, then you'll know, which I have did it a lot of times with a lot of different people and a lot of different content creators. You'll know. But I can control who I am. So therefore, it doesn't matter to me. It don't matter to me, if people are, like beefing with each other, whatever, they going back for. I don't care because it don't have nothing to do with me at the end of the day. Unless I put myself into that situation. That's the only way. But other than that, I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to always be cool with people. I'm going to always, right off the bat, I'm going to always give people that initial respect. Right off the bat, every single time. And I'll continue to give that initial respect as long as I'm receiving that respect back in return. But if I'm not receiving that respect back in return, guess what? I'm not going to want to create no content talking about that. I'm not going to sit up here and cyberbully a person, go on these data broker sites and pull up their information, pull up their family information, nothing like that. I'm not going to do all that. I mean, for what? All I'm going to do is be quiet and just not associate with myself with them no more. And I think that's the worst part about it too is that, and I believe, like there have been like certain content creators that I uh, was networking with and stuff, right? And I think the worst part about it is for the simple fact that I literally do not care and I literally will move on and don't even think about it at all, period. And I think that's what bothers them the most. Then of course sometimes they'll do certain commentary or they'll mention me and and stuff like that, which that's cool, but it bothers them so much so that I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing because I'm afraid to say something. No. I don't say nothing because I'm not afraid because I say what I want to say. But however, I choose not to say nothing because just like I say, I see this whole entire thing as playing chess. Whenever I do certain things, guarantee it's a reason why I'm doing it. when I say certain things, when I'm over at certain people, certain content creators' platform and stuff, it's a reason why I'm doing it. Trust me, it is. Trust me, it is. But it bothers them that at the end of the day, I don't say nothing. I don't do nothing. I don't resort to the very same game that other people run. And the reason why is because, like I say, I treat my platform as a business. I'm not fixing to sacrifice my platform just to go against YouTube community guidelines and standards just to prove a point. And that is me personally. Um, sounds like man, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. There's another thing that I have heard people in the chat, and I'm talking about these subscribers now. I have heard the subscribers in the chat say this, and I'm going to address this. Okay, a lot of subscribers in the chat would say this. They would say these words. They would say, "Huh, this dude or woman is on YouTube just to make money, and they're making YouTube their only source of income." The hell with YouTube. I got a life. I got my own income. I got my own money, whatever, stuff like that. I think it's pathetic that you're on YouTube trying to make money. They'll say them words along them lines to try to prove the point that any person who's on YouTube to try to make any type of monetary value on YouTube to try to discredit that. And they try to discredit that to try to prevent that person to continue to make money on YouTube. That's saying I totally disagree with as a content creator. Yes, YouTube is a business. Absolutely, it is. Depending on how you perceive it to be. Now, when you are a subscriber, you don't see the business side of YouTube. All you see is the people who are on here live and talking. That's all you see. You see some people like myself where I have a very professional setup and they're doing commentary. Or you see people who is less professional. They'll just get their phone out and start recording. They'll do that. You'll see some people use the StreamYard link and have don't even have the paid version of it and just be streaming. But what I want to let y'all subscribers know is this: is that the moment when you transition over from being a subscriber to a content creator, guess what happens? You sign a contract with YouTube. Kid you not. You sign a contract with YouTube stating that you are going to abide by their community standards and guidelines, first of all. Second of all, you sign another contract which is talking about Google AdSense, right? You sign this other contract stating that these other people, which are ad providers and stuff, right? Which people who want to market it on your content, want to sell things on your content based on your viewership, you are agreeing to allow them to do that for a small fee. That's basically what it is. And last but not least, when you sign up to be a actual content creator on YouTube, you are known as a sole proprietary, meaning that you are self-employed with YouTube. Or you can view it this way, that you are an actual contractor with YouTube. Self-employment equals employment. Okay? Self-employment is not no low-level form of employment. Some people think that because you work at a corporate office for 10 to 20 years, that that's employment. Fine. People who are self-employed or who started as self-employment and built it up into a form of employment, it's the same exact way. You have to pay taxes in everything, even with self-employment. At least I'm hoping these content creators on here At least I'm hoping these content creators on here are doing your taxes and letting your tax prepper know that you're a content creator because you're supposed to be filing your taxes. But that's another story, another time. Because you're not filing your taxes, all right, that's going to come after you eventually. Especially if you're receiving Google AdSense and all this stuff there. So you're supposed to be filing your taxes. You're supposed to be on filing that. But another live, another time. But you are considered as a sole proprietor. You are literally a small business owner, literally on YouTube. This is the reason why I say that YouTube is a business because you are a business owner, literally. You are a business owner on YouTube. Everything that content creators do is part of the business model, what they do. Every content creator does this. They go out, they start buying equipment for their podcasts or whatever they want to do. The equipment can include a simple cell phone. That is part of your equipment. Same type of equipment that you could claim on your taxes and do a tax write-off on. They buy programs or get programs like StreamYard, which you can write off on your taxes. Every possible thing that they have on here, mics, everything, is part of taxes that you could write off on your tax returns. Everything, because it's considered as a business. Same as that thing as a small business on. Let's say we have a mom and pop shop, right? Where they open up a diner. Do you know that they have to go and get the equipment? Some people will go and apply for a business loan. But in order for them to apply for a business loan, they have to go and get licensed, meaning they have to get an LLC or whatever, just so they can get an EIN, just so they can use that EIN to open up a business account. Then when they open up a business account, they could get a business loan. This is the same type of business strategy where foreign people who are from other countries that come into the United States, they do the same type of business model. They'll apply for LSC, whatever, so they can get an EIN. Then from the EIN, they can open up a business account. While they open up a business account, they can get a small business loan, so that business loan can be invested into the capital of what they trying to do, whether it's a restaurant or whatever the case may be. Then on top of that, the IRS and everybody understand that every small business is going to have what is known as a profit and loss situation, meaning that you're going to be invested more into the business than you gain in profit. Okay. And so, therefore, it's considered as a loss. And that loss could be considered as a potential write off. But like I say, you have to claim your taxes. So, I'm explaining this to the subscribers to let y'all know that this literally is a business. YouTube is literally a business for real. It ain't something that people just jumping on here and doing. Now, just like I say, there are some people who literally do jump on here and they ain't treating YouTube as a business. They just jump on here, say what they want to say, and they not getting monetized on it. They're not getting no money off of nothing like that. They just doing it for clout and basically clout and notoriety and viewership, and that's it. That's all what they doing it for. Why? I don't know, but that's what they doing it for. So just like I say, therefore, when I hear subscribers say things like that, when they say, "Oh, you just depend on YouTube for your AdSense," well, I'm looking at them like, so that's what they're supposed to do. It's a business. That's what they're supposed to do. Now, I also mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. Um, my father had taught me this important concept, especially about business. He taught me this important concept. He taught me that all money isn't good money. Okay. And that concept follows me even to this day, that all money isn't good money. What do my father mean about that? That all money isn't good money. Now, all investments is necessarily going to be a good investment. Not all things that you consider to do will be good. It could be considered as a risk or a heavy risk or a heavy loss. Why I'm talking about this, the reason why I'm talking about this is going back to what I'm talking about with sometimes with some of these content creators, influencers decide to do cyberbullying content. Okay, where they literally set per cyberbully, bully people, dox people, swat people, and doing all this crazy stuff, going on people's socials and different like that. That is considered as bad business. Now, temporarily, it may get you a very, very, very quick income. Temporarily, absolutely. It'll gain you the real shit because let's face it, us as being human, and I mean this in the most passionate way as possible, and I mean this in the most calmest way possible, and I mean this in the most respectable way possible. But us as humans is crazy as hell. We are crazy as hell as humans. Why I'm saying that? The reason why is because us as humans, we are so addicted to negative stuff, negative content. We're so addicted to violence. We're so addicted to when we see people having drama. We just addicted to it. We just got to watch it. We're so addicted to that. We're so addicted to it that is crazy. Where we are insane. We know logically speaking that it's not right. We know logically speaking that when we see these things happening in real time, that we feel some type of way about it, right? But at the same time, your heart is saying, damn, this is wrong. But in your mind, you're like, man, this is some great stuff. Keep it going. I don't know how to explain it. Like for us, the anatomy behind it. I don't know if it's like certain chemicals that goes into our mind, like dopamine or whatever that goes into our mind, where we be so addicted to negative things or negative content or whatever. But it does happen. It does happen that way where it does trigger us where we just want more and more of it. Then when we want more and more of it, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna start supporting that type of content creator that's putting that information out there. We're gonna start super chatting them. We're gonna start cash shopping them. We're gonna eventually start developing what is known as a group think mentality or a group think mindset or a hive mind mindset. We're eventually going to start developing what is known as a cult like mentality because you're so caught up in it. You're everything, I don't know if it's a chemical imbalance, I don't know what it is, but you get so caught up into it and stuff right that you don't even know that you're now a part of this group think mentality or this high mind mentality or this cult like mentality. You don't even realize that you are. You thinking that there's nothing wrong. You thinking that it's okay. This is kind of similar to now that I think about this. This is similar to the same way how a addict mentality is. You know what I'm saying? When they're an addict of certain type of drugs or whatever the case may be, it doesn't be this certain type of sensation or rush when they get it. When they get what they're looking for, it be this sensation. It be this type of rush. It be this some type of relief. Then it be so bad that you don't even realize the environment that you at. Like certain addicts that are walking around the streets right now, they thinking that everything is okay, but they're living homeless. They're no longer connected to family and friends. All these different type of things, right? Where they just so disconnected with reality, but they thinking in their reality that it's okay and it's cool. And I believe that this is similar to, how the way, some of us as subscribers be tuned into these type of one channels on YouTube. That it be so exhilarating, it be so good to us, right? That we just lose a sense of reality. We know logically it's wrong, but we will just be so tuned into it to the point where we just lose a sense of ourselves. Then when people come and say, hey, Hey, do you not know that this person is literally using you and they're manipulating you now just to get clicks and views and for you to pay for this, right? Do you know they're using you to do this now? No, they ain't using me. They ain't using me. It ain't nothing wrong with them. But logically speaking, you know it is. You know the things that they doing is wrong. You know it is. But you continue to give. I done seen people want to give cash out. I done seen people send out gifts and all kind of stuff, mail out gifts and all kind of stuff to, various content creators when knowing good and well what they doing is messed up. But it is this all sense of when it boils down to it, it's all based on this sense of belonging. All of us, all of us want to have that sense of belonging. All of us want to have that sense of that we want to be a part of something that's bigger than ourselves. The reason why I know this is because many of y'all who are watching right now, I could want boldly say unapologetically that many of y'all who are watching are part of some type of religious organization. Where if you're a Christian, where if you're a Hindu, where if you're a Buddhist, where if you're just spiritual, African spirituality, atheism. Yes, atheism is a religion, by the way, y'all. It is. Atheism is a religion. All these different type of things you are a part of. And the ultimate reason why you're a part of these things is for the simple fact that you want to have a sense of belonging. You want to have a sense of purpose. You want to have a sense of that I'm a part of something that is bigger than myself. Is it wrong? No. But, but, here's the but part about it. If you have a person that we call a leader, right? For example, with religion, a religious leader like a pastor, associate pastor, a bishop, a cardinal, um, evangelist, prophet, prophetess, wherever you want to call them, deacons, wherever you want to call them, right? If you have that type of person who is doing negative things and you know they're around doing negative things, where they're doing negative things to their community, and you know it's wrong, but yet it's still you stay there, guess what? You have been conformed to that. You have been conformed to that thinking. You have been conformed to that programming. So no matter what they say, you're going to agree with it, even if it's wrong. They could say things like, go and drink the give you Kool-Aid and drink it. Just like who's that guy that did that? David Koresh, whatever, who's in Texas, whatever, had people drinking poisonous Kool-Aid or whatever, and they did it in the name of their religion. Yep. Because in your mind, you're thinking that you're participating in something that's bigger than yourself. And you trust that person. You trust that person with your life. How does this tie in to YouTube? The situation is very much the same. Jim Jones, thank you, Sal Patch. Appreciate that. Um, how does this tie in to YouTube? Same situation. For example, me as being a content creator, right? You see me doing things that is against YouTube community standards, right? And community guidelines, right? And on top of that, I'm encouraging you to do the same exact thing. Guess what I become to you? I have become your leader. That is a hive mind cult like following, period. I don't care how much you could try to justify it. I don't care how much you could try to flip it, but that is the reality of what it is. Where you could, no matter what I say, it's going to be right without no one challenging it. That's another part too. I could say anything and no one is not going to challenge it. For example, I could say, hey, the today the sky is going to be purple as hell. And it is purple as hell. Without giving you no type of evidence, whatever. But I'm telling you that the sky is purple. Then my followers believe it. You're right, Urban. The sky is purple. And they didn't even go outside to verify is the sky truly purple, but they believe it that the sky is purple. Same thing if I were to talk about another person or another content creator, whatever, right? I say, hey, this content creator is evil as hell. Yeah, that content creator is evil as hell because you're talking about it, Urban. Yeah, they are evil as hell. Evil. A matter of fact, I'm gonna go over there and tell them how evil they are. Yeah, because you're right. Without verifying if what I'm saying is the truth or not. And that's how the way it is. Where even right now, people want to go back and forth, not verify if it's actually true or not having a open mindset to see if this really is true or really is what's going on. You just go with it. Or as Kwame Brown made famous is the go along to get along game. And that's what it is in reality. You go along to get along. Not understanding if things is truth or not, facts or not, or whatever. You just run with it. And that's it. Don't think about it. Then encouraging the people who are your subscribers to go and go. And this is what I call swatting. I know there are different forms of swatting. Swatting, one form of swatting is this is where you call the local law enforcement to go to a person's house to go raid their house thinking that they have illegal activity going on just to get clout or whatever. I'm not talking about that form of swatting. When I'm talking about swatting is this, it's when you indirectly encourage your subscribers to go over and either one commentate over a person that you're beefing with, right? Using fake IDs or whatever, so right, fake channel names, right, to go over and encourage them to, go in a commentary and beef or whatever, stuff like that. And or would do this, will literally SWAT or get people to flag that content creator channel for community copyright issues. That's another form of swatting where you indirectly encourage people to do that. Then the thing about it, the people who are doing it, they're not thinking about if it's right or wrong. Just like I say, in their heart, they may thinking that it's wrong, but in their mind, since they feel with that adrenaline and excitement and the need to be accepted and wanted, and all it takes is just for the content creator just to acknowledge them one time. Hey, thank you on Sour Patch for showing up in my chat. I appreciate you. Or they'll say something like this: thank you one for showing up in my one chat. I love you so much so. Y'all are my family, and I just appreciate y'all. We are a community, You're my family, and I love you so much so because y'all always there for me. I don't know if y'all caught on to what I was saying. I don't know if y'all caught on to it. Let me repeat it. Let me repeat it for y'all. I am so happy that y'all are here for me. I am so happy that y'all are supporting me. I love y'all because y'all part of my family. Thank y'all so much. Did y'all catch on to what I said? It's okay. Urban's going to break it down. In reality, that person or that content creator is literally manipulating you to think that you are part of something. But in reality, you're not. In reality, what you're doing, you're just a part of a plan for that content creator. At the end of the day, you're not family to that content creator. They don't consider you as real family. They don't. They only saying these things to just pull you in to make you feel like that you're a part of something bigger than yourself. Notice the triggering words that I was using. I said my, me. I. I didn't say y'all. I didn't say you. I said me, my, I. In other words, I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish. I'm the one who's getting the notoriety out of this, not you. But I'm making you think that you're getting something out of it too. And so in your mind, you're like, oh my God, I just got to support this because I feel like it's bigger than myself. I feel like it's bigger than myself. And therefore you do it. You don't think about it, you don't think about it um logically, because at this point your heart is telling you that, hey, something's not right. But in your mind, you're not even thinking about it logically no more. You just in that feeling that, oh man, this is what it is. I got to do this. Same thing where we have other people, we have where what we call content creators, we have what we call supporters, right? Not subscribers. Don't get subscribers conflicted with supporters. Now, supporters are the actual ones who are connected for us in a network. Okay, these are other content creators who are connected in this type of network with you. And so you get these supporters, and they thinking in the same mentality that they're part of something bigger than themselves. And on top of that, they believe that if they are connected to this particular content creator, right, that they are going to get something out of this as well too. So they tether themselves with it, knowing good and well, knowing good and well that it's something wrong, knowing good and well that this type of content creator is not benefiting them at all. The reason why I know this is because in the past, I have made that mistake of doing that. I'm thinking that since I'm tethered, right, that I can also get notoriety, I could get views, and also I can also boost up my business because I'm thinking that we all are on the same page at the end of the day, which is this is a business. We're trying to put up quality content, and we're doing our best to follow YouTube community guidelines and standards. So originally I tethered myself to that, but not understanding that at the end of the day, that wasn't the overall plan. End up being bamboozled. And all of it, I'm not gonna want to blame it on the people who I was on networking with. I'm not gonna blame it on them. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna blame it on myself because I decided to make that choice. They didn't influence me to make that choice. They didn't manipulate me to make that choice. I decided to make that choice and decided to run with it. And so after when everything was all said and done, and my eyes became open to the truth about it all, then that's when I moved away. The reason why I'm mentioning this to y'all is because I have to come to a point where we have to wake up from this false sense of reality. We have to wake up from this false sense of control. We have to wake up to what means the most to you, especially if you consider yourself as being a content creator. You have to wake up to what's more important to you. You have to wake up to that. You have to wake up to how far you would go to be a content creator. How far you would go to deliver clout chasing commentary. Just like I say, there are many out here would go to the stream to do it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this, and I'll be just about done, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope y'all getting a different perspective about this. All right, but I recently was watching Dennis Sperling, right, and I had realized that Mike TV, right? I don't know if y'all know about Mike TV, but Mike TV, he is known as one of the biggest YouTube trolls, right? And so basically, what Mike TV does is that instead of him doing, proper journalism to find out about a story, he immediately resort to going and doxing people and looking up their personal information stuff for commentary. That is his whole platform, and him doing that, right? So one day he decided to attempt to do this with Dennis Sperling, right? Dennis Sperling ended up putting a lawsuit on this dude, and he ended up on getting my TV channel demonetized for it because my TV was going against community guidelines and standards. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because, just like I say, if you're willing to go that far, just like how my TV was doing, where he was going this far to just immediately make his commentary about that, I guarantee you that it's very short term. It is not going to last. I went to a Mike TV channel, and I don't know if he's doing this strictly for clout, whatever, but he was posting on his socials and stuff that since he's now been demonetized, right? Um, he's living homeless and wherever it is, right? But like I say, I haven't confirmed that. I don't know, but that's what he's talking about. But all of that could have been prevented. And even Dennis Sperling said this. All this could have been prevented by Mike TV simply coming and having a conversation with him. That was it. Without clout chasing, without trying to dox people and just for a click and a view. So all what could have happened. So therefore, if you are doing that, if you're a content creators that you feel like that you got to do this, you got to do the cyberbullying, you got to dox people to prove a point, or you got to dox people to get your views up and everything like that. I'm gonna tell y'all through my experience of just going through these YouTube streets and seeing it happen in real time. I'm gonna tell y'all that it is very short term. It's going to be a point in time where your time is going to be up. If you continue that behavior, your time is definitely going to be up on your channel for real. It is going to be demonetized. Then it's going to eventually lead for your channel to be terminated. So it's up to you to make that choice of what you want to do with your platform. Either you're going to continue this behavior and make this short-term money, which I call it YouTube hustle, or I got another name. I dub it another name. I call this making YouTube minimum wage because that's basically what it is. You're making YouTube minimum wage and you investing, you put in a high risk for YouTube minimum wage. It's true that they're making money off of this, but it is considered as YouTube minimum wage because you're taking a very high risk because eventually it's going to catch up. Karma always win at the end of the day. Karma is the equivalent of a person who gambles in Vegas, where eventually you may hit the little jackpot every now and then. You may hit the jackpot, hit the jackpot, hit the jackpot with the cyberbullying and the doxing and all the stuff, right? May hit that. But at the end of the day, guess what? The house always wins. In other words, the house gonna come back and take everything that you thought you'd earned. Same thing with YouTube. You could continue with this behavior if you want to. You can, by all means. But it's going to catch up with you. It's going to catch up with you. It's going to lead to you being demonetized. It's going to lead to your channel being terminated. Same thing with these other content creators out there. Tommy Sotomayor is one of them. Even though Tommy Sotomayor has certain talking points that I agree with, but let's be realistic about it. Tommy Sotomayor had a lot of content where it was considered as being cyberbullying. Let's be real about it. Same thing with Cynthia G. She had certain contents. It was kind of some stuff that I can understand why she said what she said, but there are a lot of other stuff where it was a straight up considered as cyberbullying. And guess what? Her channel got terminated. Her channel was out of there. Tasha K came really, really close, very, very close to getting her channel terminated. Very close because she was cyberbullying Cardi B. Came very close. But she managed to understand that at the end of the day, what I'm doing is considered as a business, and I'd rather take my own loss, which that's what I said. It is a high risk doing this. Tasha K took the risk, and it was a high risk, and she got rewarded with the house, meaning that the house came for her. Take away her income. She didn't. She still monetized and stuff, right? But due to the lawsuit, she had to pay for it. And that's all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you want to continue this behavior, knock yourself out, but it's going to come back because at the end of the day, the house will win. So to prevent all that, why not abandon that short term money, that short term hustle? Why not abandon that? Why not abandon that and actually become true content creators, put out content? And the crazy part about it is that I like various content creators that I see um that does this right, that participate in the cyberbullying. They do a whole I've seen them do like about 10-hour panel cyberbullying people. 10-hour panel cyberbullying people. That is ridiculous. But at the same time, I see this. And the last time I'm an analytical person. I know how to read people very well. But I see this. I honestly be seeing talent in them. I don't know if they don't know that they have talent in them and they just resort in doing it or what it is. I don't understand it, but I honestly be seeing talent in them for real, that they're very, very talented. They're very talented capturing their audience. They're very talented in commentating and everything, but they just don't want to go through the process. They don't want to go through the process of the good, bad, and ugly side of YouTube. The good side of you putting your content out there. The bad side, you only get like 6 or 7 people like your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then you may get another 6 or 10 people subscribing to your channel within a whole month. That's the bad side of YouTube, which I understand that. Because believe me, I deal with that every single day. I deal with that every single day where some days they be dry as hell where no one wants to show up. Then there be other days where people be engaged. And it be like that. But that's the good, bad, and ugly side of YouTube. I would rather do that and stay on this path of me building and building and building until one day, one of my videos on one of my commentary would hit in the way that it needed hit versus me taking the easy way out and just pick on someone and cyberbullying them and hoping and praying that it get views real quick. No, there are always a better way of doing things. Sometimes I just honestly believe that we just want the lazy way out of situations, even if we do have a lot of talent. And just like I said, I see a lot of people out there, a lot of content creators are very talented. I'm gonna be honest with you. There are a lot of content creators out there that are even talented than me. Now I tell like my day ones know about this about me. They know that at the end of the day, I'm a introverted person. Even though I'm YouTube, I'm talking, I could do this right. They know at the end of the day that I'm an introverted person. I'm a considered as a Sigma male man. You know what I'm saying? So I prefer to be, to myself, you know. But I only be extroverted when I need to be. So There are people out there who are extroverted and they're very good at what they do, better than me. I could accept that. I can accept that. But the thing about it is that they make me better than them because of the choices that they make. Once again, they make me better than them when I know I'm better, when I know they're better than me. But it's the choices that they make that makes me better than them. For the simple fact that I'm choosing better choices and they're not. That they're not. So at the end of the day, y'all, and I want us to understand this, content creators and everybody, preferably content creators. I want y'all to understand this. At the end of the day, we cannot stop people from talking about us. We shouldn't even say these words or keep my name out your mouth if you're a content creator. Because at the end of the day, that is part of our job as content creators, is for people to talk about us. That is a part of who we are. So for you to say things like that, keep my name out your mouth, all this stuff, that means that you're being a hypocrite. That means that you're not a content creator at all, period. That's what that means. So you shouldn't even be saying that. In fact, you should be embracing that people are talking about you. Because like I stated earlier, when I understand that revelation that people need to talk about me, I embrace that. I don't care about people talking about. I don't care. It's people that talk about me right now. I don't care. I do not care because that's what I want. I want people to talk about me because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to do commentary based on my niche, and I'm here for people to give feedback and talk about me. That's the whole point of it. If you don't understand that concept, then you don't need to be a content creator. You need to stop your YouTube channel immediately. Delete it. Delete your YouTube channel. Delete all your socials immediately. If you feeling that weak that people are talking about you, because that's what they're supposed to do, and that's what you're supposed to accept, and that's what you supposed to want to happen. I'm also thinking, I'm gonna be done with this, y'all. I'm also thinking that that's probably the reason why, certain people, certain people probably don't want to talk about me, is because they know I want them to talk about me. I'm actually thinking about that's the reason why that they don't, because they know that's what I want. And because they know that at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do what they think that I'm going to do, that they expect everyone else to do, which is cyberbully, which I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, never gonna do it. Now, what I will do is this, is that if they do decide to talk about me and I feel that whatever type of commentary they're talking about is worthy for me to review, then I absolutely would talk about it. I done did it. If I feel that it's worthy for me to talk about it and do commentary review it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do commentary and I'm gonna review it. But here's the but part about it. I'm not gonna review it as a way to cyberbully them. What I'm going to do, I'm going to review it with talking points, talking about the argument of what they're saying. I'm not going to talk about them personally as an individual person because I don't care. Hell, I don't care nothing about their personal life. I don't care about their family. I don't care about their friends. I don't care about your church. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is what you said, and I'm going to do commentary based on what you said to challenge the argument of what you said. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And I have did it time and time again without bullying people, without putting people pictures up and doing all this weird, crazy stuff. And guess what? Every single time I did it. No comeback because they know that I'm right. When I say what I say, I'm right what I say. No comeback whatsoever. No, he's wrong. Let me do this and that and that. I respectfully review it. And I respectfully give you my opinion about it, challenging the argument behind it. And after when I view it, I let it go. And guess what? No comeback, none of that whatsoever for no one. No, oh, he does this and that and that. He think he's better than us. He this and that. Okay. If that's your rebuttal, then who am I to argue against that? If you think I'm better than y'all, who am I to argue against that? Because that's your opinion. And opinions is not a good rebuttal. So I can't rebuttal back on their opinion. So I just let it go. Like, okay, don't bother me. And I just honestly believe that at the end of the day, that's how the way it's supposed to be. I also said this when I was on a panel one day. I had said this too. I said that sometimes people don't know how to effectively communicate with each other, nor people don't know how to debate each other respectfully, nor people don't know how to debate each other respectfully without using ad hominems to try to personally attack that person. And I also say this, the moment when that person start using ad hominems, right? Instead of attacking the argument, you want to use ad hominems to talk about a person. Automatically, I know you done lost that debate. Automatically, I know I done won that debate right in there. I don't even have to say nothing because I already know I won. I already know what I said was true. I don't have to say nothing about it. I don't have to do a commentary about it. I don't have to go on my panel and do a review about it. I already know. I already know. So that's why I say sometimes we don't even know how to effectively communicate with each other, nor we don't know how to effectively debate each other respectfully. And that's where it boils down to. But other than that, y'all, um, that's pretty much it for this particular commentary, this particular show. Like I say, I hope that the things that I expressed to y'all that it does give y'all a different perspective. Like always on this panel, especially with my day ones, they know this about me. They know that at the end of the day, um, you are free to have your own opinion on my platform. You could agree with me, you could disagree with me, it's fine. I don't care about that. That's what I'm here for you to either agree or disagree. That's what I'm here for. If you agree, you can always put in comment that you agree. If you disagree, you can always put in comment that you disagree. It's fine. But what I don't tolerate is when you try to cyberbully. That's the one part I don't tolerate. There's zero tolerance for that. Zero tolerance. But other than that, speak your opinion. You're free to do that. Unlike everywhere else, in my house, it is not a coach. I'm not your cult leader or anything like that. Hell, I'm not even your leader. I'm just a content creator. All right. You have the freedom to do what you want to do over here, long as it don't go against YouTube community standards. That's the only rule. Long as it don't go against YouTube community standards, you could say what you want to say. You do what you want to do. Hell, I even had people over here trolling me, and sometimes I I tell my moderators this. I tell my moderators this. I like, hey, long as they're not cyberbullying or anything like that, doing something extreme, let them rock. They can say what they want to say. Let them rock. I don't care. But I also tell my moderators this is that if you feel like that the comment is very inappropriate, then you have every right to time them out and or block them as you see fit. And I'm not going to question it whatsoever. And I tell them that all the time. But other than that, yeah, you could you you could say what you want to do what you want to do. I don't care. I ain't tripping. Scorpio said on early be taking my comments sometime. Girl, if you don't cut it out, if you don't cut that out, Scorpio, you know we all good. But other than that, that's it, y'all. That's all I got for this particular episode. Once again, I hope that I articulate myself to the best of my ability to explain the situation, to explain to my fellow colleagues, my fellow content creators that at the end of the day, you cannot stop people from talking about you. In fact, you should be embracing people talking about you because that's a part of who you are as a content creator. You should be embracing that. Hell, I even say this that if you're skillful at it, which I know y'all are, but I don't know why y'all don't do it. But if you're skillful at it, you could take that very thing that people are talking to you about, and you could use it as content, like I do. Use it as content and give feedback on it without cyberbullying them and shut them down every single down, like I do. It's that simple. It's that simple. So that's all I got, y'all. Once again, I thank everybody for tuning in. Let me address the chat real quick. South Pass Three, really, like I always, thank you so much for pulling up, modding for me. I appreciate that. El Cheapo, what's up? With the howdy, how you doing? Appreciate you showing up. San Jose made, appreciate you tuning in as well too. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Um, Cheapo, she said, is being your side definitely takes money. You create content. Yes, it does. It takes money. It do. And that's what y'all need to understand. That's being subscribers. They do take money. Then, like I say, if I were to tell y'all how much my production value is, y'all will y'all will shake y'all head for real. I ain't lying. Cause I put in a lot of money into my content. Also, that's another reason why that y'all kind of see that sometimes I change stuff around. The reason why is because I be wanting my stuff to be close as perfection as possible, but that is me personally. But that should tell y'all the type of person that I am. That I value myself and I value my platform so much so that I wanted to be as close as possible as perfection, not only for me, but for y'all. So y'all could come on here and y'all could enjoy the content, whether for me doing my podcast or me DJing. I wanted to be as close as perfection as possible for y'all. So y'all could come in here and enjoy it. You know what I mean? So you be entertained by it. But appreciate you coming in, San Jose mate. Um Scorpio, she always in the house too. Thank you so much for minding for me as well too. Thank you so much, so much, so much. I appreciate it. Um, Miss Linda in the house too. Thank you so much. It's been a while since you came into my house, but thank you so much for pulling up as well too, and you're giving your input as well. Thank you so much. I thank you for supporting me. Who else? Who else here? She say, "Did you say hypocrite?" Yeah, you literally are being a hypocrite for real. If you're saying that you're a content creator, but you separate telling people to keep your name out their mouth, you're being a hypocrite because you're not being a content creator because that's what you want to happen. I'm just saying. But thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Scorpio says she respect this brother. He's like a son to me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Vanessa, thank you so much. Thank you for pulling up as well too. Happy Sunday to you as well too. Thank you. And other than that, everyone who's viewing this from the bushes, or you're going to catch the replay to this on live. I also appreciate y'all supporting this channel as well too. I really do. I really do. Because I know and I understand that without y'all, the House of Urban Lounge podcast wouldn't be what it is. You know what I'm saying? So believe me, I thank y'all so much. And I'm not capping. I'm not trying to make y'all, become subscribers. I'm not trying to manipulate y'all. I truly, genuinely thank y'all for the bottom of my heart for supporting me, for you just doing the simple things, is putting the thumbs up, you participating in the chat. Sometimes y'all would donate to the channel. Every little thing that you do, trust me, I thank you so much for that, for real. I thank you so much. So other than that, I will see y'all again on the next episode. Make sure you have that notification set when I go live. And just like I say, some weird reason YouTube got weird stuff going on right now. So yeah. Yeah, it's crazy stuff going on. A matter of fact, before I get out, I was looking at one of my videos, right? YouTube had put on one of my videos that I had got over 100 something likes. I was like, what the hell? Like that ain't correct. I knew that was wrong, but YouTube been glitching lately, y'all. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but yeah. So, but yeah, keep your notifications set whenever I do go live, y'all. All right, to the best of your ability. If you got to set it all the way to the top, like, um, where you get that immediate alert or whatever, then do what you gotta do. Cause trust me, you're not gonna trust me when I present my content, it's gonna be great for you. All right. So thank y'all so much. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, and I'll see y'all again later on the next podcast episode. Thank you so much.